for a lot of like 40, 50-year-olds, they're not realizing that if you want a better metabolism, okay, it's not by taking something or like physically, drinking something. The only way that you really can have a small effect, not that it's going to do a massive, you still have a genetic predisposition of how much your metabolism can burn, but the only way you can actually have a little bit better of a metabolism is having more muscle mass. And I said this earlier already, right? But there is a caveat to this, is it's not just like, okay, I'm going to build muscle and now my metabolism is going to be supercharged. How many of you think that exercising is going to boost your metabolism greatly? How many of you believe this? Exercise is going to boost your metabolism greatly. Do you believe exercise is going to boost your metabolism greatly? How many of you believe that? When you exercise, right, there is I talked about that physical exercise creates your body's need to more calories, right? I did say that. So it boosts your body's ability to have more calories. But it changes hunger signals. It changes what your body needs. But a lot of people actually don't realize that as they exercise more, they're getting hungrier. And if they don't know how to fuel that body properly with proper nutrition, there's one of two things you are maybe doing. You exercise more and you burn off your muscle. What did I just say? You need more lean muscle to maintain a good metabolism. For some people who don't understand the methodology of exercising, or not exercise, how to build muscle, the resistance training, and how you need to vary the different amounts of, say, cardio, aerobic, anaerobic, HIIT training, all those different types of training. If you exercise more, so like, okay, I don't want to get you guys too confused. It's like a half truth, right? Exercise could give you a better metabolism, but not always. Exercise creates a greater response that your body needs more calories in the moment. But if you don't fuel it properly, then you could lose more muscle. When you lose more muscle, then what happens? You guys can finish that line for me. Then you potentially could decrease your metabolism, because you have less lean tissue mass, right? And two, if you don't fuel this increased hunger signal in your body properly, and you eat the wrong foods, you definitely will, not feel better. You feel better, in the moment, but you may be actually gaining weight, or there's no change in your body. So how many of you have exercised a lot and see no change in your body or in the weight scale? It's not about the weight scale, but it's just a metric. I just want you guys to think about it. How many of you have exercised a lot and not seen any results or changes in your body or in your weight? I'm not saying that absolutely not. Exercise is healthy, but it is, what kind of exercise are you doing, right? Are you muscle building? And two, do you understand how to fuel the new hunger signals that come afterwards? Because if you don't understand how, then exercising could have a negative impact or a plateau impact on your metabolism, right? So I see me for Shariza, Judy says me, Charlene, oh, definitely me in the last 4 months. In the past, yes, Jennifer, yeah, you were having that plateau, right? And so it's kind of understanding, coming back to this myth, okay? So if you believe myth number 2, which is, do you think you can speed up your metabolism by taking pills, drinks, or caffeine? If you fell for that myth, that's okay. Just put myth number 2, because I did when I was in my 20s. I wish I could have learned that earlier too, So if you fell for that, put myth number 2. But also for everyone who's listening, even if you didn't really think that, the question you need to answer for yourself is, do you fuel your body the right way to ensure proper muscle growth? Let me ask you that again. Do you fuel your body in the right way to ensure proper muscle growth? So either say I fuel it the right way, like fuel right, or fuel wrong. Do you fuel right or fuel wrong? Because if you exercise lots, more is not necessarily better, right? It's not quantity, it's quality, right? So it's not just exercise more, do more. I'm going to go to 5 Zumba classes, then I'm going to train there, and then I'm going to do a 10K run, and then it's not about more. Tina says, I have a friend like that. She kills herself working out, but she doesn't eat enough for the work she does. Correct, Tina. So you totally understand, like, the fueling part. She's actually kind of creating more like she's creating more like, she's creating her metabolism to like, she's causing it to like adapt slower, which I'm going to talk about as well. I won't want to use the word damage, which I'm going to talk about that word in a bit, but she's slowing down her metabolism when she does that, right? Tracy says fuel wrong. Okay, so that's myth number 2. So again, I'm not saying that exercise is not good. Exercise is excellent. Just what are you doing? And is it muscle building? And are you fueling right after? Are you eating right? Because your response and all your hormone levels change in wanting more food. So depending on how you eat after will determine a lot of your results, right? So that's number 2.